Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another debacle of Ringside Rants. I am yours truly, Just Mike. To my right tonight, we have the Smarker Strong Style Phil, and below us we have Josh, or just karma, if you have bad of it, just bad karma. Bad karma. Dude, you need to get some good karma in your life, Josh.
Where's your karma, dude?
It went out. It went out the door.
Along with my sandwich. It went out the door along with my sandwich.
That's what she said.
She said that?
Baby.
That don't work there, Phil.
So a lot of things have been happening in professional wrestling tonight.
Yeah.
A lot of releases.
So,
a lot of companies.
And some appearances.
So, shall we start with the departures, or should we start with some rumors, or should we start with some news, or should we
Let's
start
with
with
departures? We know that Malachi Black, Ricky Starks,
and Miro
no longer with AEW, and
finally released.
Finally.
And also the Authors of Pain. Let's see what else who got released.
The Brothers.
Presley got released.
The Good Brothers.
The Good Brothers got released again. Authors of Pain again. Paul Ellering
again.
Let's see. There's that one.
There's a female wrestler that got released too.
Oh yeah, that wrestler Bear Bronson. He got fired because.
We'll talk about that in a second. That right there was something totally unrelated to a departure because of other reasons. That was along the lines of strangulation and DV.
Yep. Domestic violence, we do not condone.
That's totally different than just a regular departure. I would say that's only.
It's sad that he threw away it. He threw away his career by. And let's see, we at Ringside Reds do not condone domestic violence
or any type of violence of that nature, and unless you're in an octagon.
Unless it's slapstick comedy, then it's fucking hilarious.
Like this.
Unless it's Penta versus Chelsea Green again.
That would be great.
Or Penta versus Kyrie or Io.
Yeah, that too.
Or Maki.
Did he face Maki?
I don't know. I like Maki Ito wrestling, guys.
Maki Ito, I've seen her wrestle against Minoru Suzuki. That was just funny how he basically humbled her. I thought it was funny when she gave Suzuki the finger and he grabbed it and took her all the way to the back.
Oh, Phil, before we get any further, dude, how's the weather over there?
Raining.
Okay. Do you know we're on tornado watch?
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Lucky you guys. I'm getting snow.
I'm getting snow. hey, man. Frosty's nose is up here, bro, not down there. Just saying.
Oh, no, man.
The views and opinions of Mike do not reflect the views and opinions.
Hey, man, I've seen snowmen upside down. I'm just saying. I was like, wait a minute. There's no eyeballs down there.
You know what? I hope the next time it snows down there, you try to go for a snowman and you hit a log.
Oh, kitty.
Oh, it's terrible.
Not a kitty, no. But
I saw a kitty behind you, Josh.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Josh has lots of pussy around him tonight.
Pretty much. That's all I got.
He's a cat magnet. He's a chick magnet.
No. Is that a male or female?
It's the white one.
I got two females and one male.
He's got a lot of.
So, anyways, what did you guys think of Megan Bain? Being undefeated now in AEW.
Okay, yeah, 2 matches, but still, we got other stuff to go. We'll get to Megan Bain.
We'll get to her. I promise you. But the departures,
we will get to her. Yeah.
All hail the Megasis.
Everybody loves the Megasis.
Damn right we do.
So the thing about it, everything that's going on in the world of wrestling, budget cuts in WWE, Authors of Pain, of course, but they're having to free up some of that capital because of contract signings. and bringbacks and bonuses and whatever have you. I mean, Jordan Grace, she took a pay cut to come to WWE. We all know that, but the long-term investment for WWE for Jordan Grace is going to be 10 times that TNA could ever give her, plus the exposure she's getting. Huh?
She had to give up her OnlyFans too.
She had to give up her OnlyFans and her Patreon, from what I understand. I don't know how true that is to the Patreon, but dude, her OnlyFans wasn't really naked or anything, man. It was just her and her in her swimsuits.
Actually, there was some. I actually found. Well, I'm not gonna say it, but I've seen there is some photos out there leaked of her.
Oh yeah. There is, but I think some of those are AI doctored as well, because you wouldn't think so.
Who knows? And also, Chelsea Green also to give up her OnlyFans when she got re-signed with WWE as well.
Well, her OnlyFans was it? See, that's the thing between some of the wrestlers' OnlyFans. It's for revenue that they can pay more attention to their fans.
Well, the thing is, WWE doesn't like third party. From Craig, WWE don't frown upon third party, stuff.
Yeah, they don't like wrestlers making money that they didn't give them.
Yeah, basically going into business for themselves.
Well, I mean, they can still have their Twitch accounts. They still can have their YouTube accounts, but they can't have their OnlyFans, Patreon, fans only, fansly, stuff like that.
Well, because they're I can understand why they're a PG program.
And there's perverts out there. I mean, just waiting. Dude, I'm being honest, man. They're just waiting.
She was getting stalked by a bunch of creeps, man.
Well, it ain't just her, man. And Japanese, I'm going to say this, man. And this is the God's honest truth. Japanese fans are some of the world's worst fucking weirdos, man. They are some weird motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Now, I'm not saying about hate speech or any of that. Japanese wrestling fans are some of the most creepiest motherfuckers on the face of this earth. Now,
you're talking about some of the harder ones, not the
Purosu style ones. Not the ones that are,
it's creepy. It's like
there's a lot of creepy guys, not just in Japan, but those incel guys.
Have you not seen this? Like,
dude,
there's documentaries out there like they're showing like 50, 60-year-old men saying they're huge fans of these 14-year-old girls.
Oh, I know.
That's creepy.
Dude, it's very fucked up. Like the J-pop groups and shit like that, and all their fans are like 50, 60-year-old men.
I wouldn't be surprised if some creeps were hitting on baby metal when they were teenagers.
Oh yeah,
dude, I don't even want to think about it. But think about it like this, man. Here in America, we have creeps here too. It's true. Yeah. We all know that there's creeps.
There's even creeps in pedos on TikTok.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I have a TikTok account for I think it's just me right now, but
we should get one for Ringside Rants.
I do want to make one for Ringside Rants, but
you should.
We should. I don't want to be the handler of it. I don't like social media that much. If y'all haven't noticed, I haven't really been posting a lot on social media. Mm-hmm. The reason why, it ain't because I hate all people. No, man, it's like I love my life, dude, and I don't want to spend 24/7 behind a computer or behind a screen or a phone.
It can drain your fucking energy, man.
Dude, all the negativity I see, man. I don't know if y'all see my very last post I ever posted that was from me. It was about a couple of days ago, man. And it was about a kid that, his dad let him go out there and play baseball, but he didn't know how the kids were going to react because he was different than everybody. And he was a Make-A-Wish kid, basically. And he's like, Dad, do you think the kids let me play baseball? And then he's like, I don't know. Let me go check. And they basically let him play baseball. And, it was like the happiest day of his life. Not only did he score a grand slam because they let him, but he felt like he accomplished something for the team. They were down by 2 runs, and the pitcher was like, he got up, he threw the first strike. Okay, cool. The second strike. And then whenever he swung and hit the ball, it went back to the pitcher, and the pitcher overthrew it to the first baseman. And it was just around and around and around. But it was a feel-good story. And what I'm trying to get apart about that is that's one story that brought tears to my eyes, man. And it made me feel something like, why in the world is social media full of vulgarity? And I'm not talking about cussing. I don't give a fuck about that. Vulgarity meaning the lowest cynical, debasing yourself to get a like. Oh, check out my tits, check out my ass, check out my abs, check out my flex, like for more. You know, like, what the fuck, dude? We're human beings. I don't want to like that shit. And there's women like, oh my God, I like that guy. And then they send them, and this goes male and female. They'll send these people DMs in their DM and be like, hey, so what you doing this weekend? And they immediately blast them on Facebook. Like, can you believe this motherfucker just tried to hit on me? And you know it. You've seen it. Everybody's seen it. Mm-hmm. And they tried to hide the name. But I've seen it, dude. And it's like, why are you posting that bullshit anyway? If you don't want people to come at you like that or talk to you like, hey, what's going on? I see how you know, I'm just trying to see if you're up for something. But is that the train?
The train made its appearance.
Yeah, it's the train. But anyways, let's get to the wrestling though.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. My thing is, wrestlers in general, yeah, they post flexing poses and this, that, and the other, but it's for a photo shoot. So they can make 8x10s and posters and stuff of that nature so they can sell to kids and other people out there as fans. However, people take it one step further, which are the creeps, and they'll go and, like in Japan, this waifu thing, oh, it's not the real person, but I can marry this piece of whatever the fuck it is. Like, what? Why?
As far as you know what waifu is.
Yeah. But
I there's a touch where I hit where yeah, I know this one girl that I call her my big what there's one I'm friends with this one person that she calls herself the big wife. She just does it for shits and giggles though.
Smack him.
Nah. No smacking.
He said it. He said a thing. You did a thing. I did a thing. But the thing is, man, like what I was trying to say is there's fans out there from every march of the earth, but normally it's the Japanese wrestlers. Hell, Hana killed herself because of the fucking toxic ass fucking Japanese fans. True story. Oh, I mean, we have some toxic fans here in America too. Don't get me wrong on that statement. I mean, I'm not going to say that every single wrestler that ever committed suicide from our era and beyond and in the future and the past were 100% like in their right mind, because nobody's in their right mind when they commit suicide. And social media, be it good or bad, can have an effect up here that you don't even realize to certain people. And then
I know you're talking about that effect though, Mike. For example, like this morning I saw someone drew a picture of this little girl giving a flower to Max the Impaler and drew it from Max the Impaler, and it was just it kind of gave me emotional, you know. I just saw
like Frankenstein's monster type deal.
Well, yeah, because each side, you know, Max the Impaler, they may be a monster, but they're actually a human being in real life. They have a big heart. That just shows that Max loves their fans.
That's a big woman too. That's a big woman. I met her. That's a big woman.
They're really nice, man. Max is really nice to their fans.
She's cool.
She barely drunk.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I like how they use they even
speak in all capitals because lowercase is for wimps, according to it.
Yeah, according to Matt. Yeah.
I'm just joking. I'm kidding.
Yeah. But anyway, so more departures that happened, and we'll get to the Oscar situation.
Before we get to that Mike's rant was brought to you by W. Get your
W.
W.gg. Use our promo code Ringside Rants, 10% off.
10% off.
Always 10% off.
Oh, here, hold on. It is 10% off at w.gg. Now we're back to normal.
Yeah. Okay. Now we go.
You want something like W? It's way better than Power's energy drink. That stuff is probably could probably do stuff to your. I don't know. Like, you probably cause a lot of side effects over the years.
You know what? I'm gonna go out here right now. I'm making a challenge to Logan Paul.
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
I have W back in me. You have your Prime energy drink. Whoever wins, which is gonna be me, has their energy drink posted at WWE.com for the foreseeable future.
Please no.
I like that. I like that. Why, you don't want me to face Logan Paul?
No, I don't want nothing to do with Logan Paul.
Nobody does. That's what I'm saying. He's like I was telling Josh. Josh, what did I call him last week? Generic as fuck. He's a gaff. Yeah, he's generic. He's generic as fuck.
And you know what? It's like I was ready to. I was like, nah. He pretends, but then somebody posted something on Facebook that actually saw, and it's like this made some sense. It's like he copied every single move of Hangman Page. I was like, wow. He
copied generic as fuck.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are basically he's having them like this one muscly guy like that was wrestling with Bret Hart. Bret Hart was, making him look good, but when he wrestled other people, they made him look like shit. They exposed him. I forgot his name. Was this bodybuilder that Vince hired?
The way it's supposed to go, man, is they're using him for one reason and one reason only. They're using him for his followers. No, they're his followers. He has over 2 million followers, Phil. 2 million motherfuckers follow that piece of garbage, that living, breathing piece of garbage. I'm not even saying he's a decent human being because he's not. He's a smart piece of shit, but he's still a piece of shit.
And his brother too.
Oh, dude, his brother's a joke in 3/4. But I digress. I don't want to get into the whole.
I'm surprised that motherfucker as a kid.
I hope Canelo accepts his challenge because I know Canelo is gonna beat his ass. Now he ain't gonna pull no Mike Tyson bullshit.
But Canelo's older too, man. Canelo's older, man.
But
Canelo got exposed. Canelo got exposed by Money Mayweather, bro. Canelo got exposed by money, and money took money from fucking Jake Paul to fight him, dude. He did, and it was a trash fight. It was fucking garbage. It was an exhibition, but it was fucking trash. And let's be honest. I'm gonna be for real right now. If Jake Paul would really fight Money Mayweather would mop his fucking head up, dude. There would be nothing but blood and fucking sweat. And it'd all be from Jake Paul from fucking losing that match. That's all I'm going to say, dude. And everybody's like, well, boxing's a real sport. Boxing is the most extreme sport because you got to do a lot of shit to get in shape. However, it's also
one of the most rigged sports in the game.
It's rigged to a degree. Now, these kids coming up from the ranks that are green as fuck and don't have nobody pushing them, those are the hungry motherfuckers. These guys that are out there showboating and doing this and doing that and getting exposed every other week, those are the guys that make boxing bad. Like for example, what's that kid's name? He was out there. He fought Canelo, and Canelo beat the living dog shit out of that kid. He was undefeated.
I'm counting the days when someone exposes Logan Paul in the ring.
I mean, Logan Paul won't be exposed in WWE. He is very, very, very well protected. Very well protected.
I think Kenny Omega said something about that on his Twitch.
Dude, I'm not a fan of Logan Paul being in the WWE. I'm not a fan, dude. If he lost his contract in AEW signing, I'd still be saying the same shit. He's a piece of garbage. He's human shit. He is human fecal matter that needs to be scrubbed off somebody's shoe and thrown back in the fucking swamp where it came from. I mean, dude, he is a walking fucking problem. And I'm not talking about like, oh, dude, he's a badass. Walking problem meaning that he walks and talks and breathes air that he shouldn't. Dude, he is the equivalent of, if, God forbid, if he was drunk driving and killed somebody, he'd be like, well, they shouldn't have been on the road with me. They know who I am. He is that type of shithole. That's the kind of dickbag he is.
About 6, 7 years ago.
The suicide forest. Yeah, fucking idiot.
I'm glad he's not wrestling in Japan, because you know what? That Japanese locker room would beat the fucking dog shit out of him.
Dude, they'd probably murder him. They'd probably hang his ass out there in that fucking forest.
God forbid. Forbid Suzuki gets a hold of him.
Wait, let me go in and say this though, man, and this is the only good thing I will say about the Paul family. That's it. So,
in the words of the ringside guys, we all agree. Hashtag fuck Logan Paul and fuck Jake Paul. You Paul.
Hashtag fuck Pauls.
Hit him with the blue.
I can't type it because
I don't have it. How about this? There you go.
That's a good answer.
No, that's a motorboat, man.
Oh, how about this one then? They're just
they're clowns. Circus clowns.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah,
all right, now
they're fucking circus clowns.
We got kind of lost again, so let's focus back. Let's get back into these departures that happened.
Okay, cool. So one of them was the chick that was call her a chick. She was a woman that was working with what was his name? The El Legado Fantasma on
Electra Lopez.
Yeah, she got released too.
And
I was kind of like, why did they release her? Because she was on Monday Night Raw last week.
Well, hell, Sonya Deville. They released Sonya Deville too.
She hasn't been released yet. They just decided not to
renew her contract. She's her contract.
Just finishing her run up. They're letting her finish her run up because her contract is about to expire in a month.
Yeah, and I heard rumors that TNA wants to hire her. I don't know for what reason. TNA is also trying to hire Elias too, or I'm sorry, Elijah. I apologize.
Well, however, Elijah has been spending time with
the Righteous. However, he's still not under contract. He's still not under contract with AEW or Ring of Honor. But speaking of
that promo was hilarious, though, especially when Dutch did that.
Well, dude, that vignette was freaking amazing, bro.
It was a great sketch.
Yeah,
I missed that one.
Dude, it's good. Also, NXT guys got released.
Christy Hemmy's gone, and also Josh Matthews have left. I guess it's because we obviously know that they had with WWE, and that's why they left.
I don't know about that for Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews praised his time in WWE. He praised it. Okay. I've talked to him. I've talked to him several times throughout the years. Even when I seen him in person, I talked to him, and he would always say, "Yeah, man, those some of the best times." He came up through the Tough Enough shit. Y'all know that, right?
Lasted longer than Maven.
Everybody lasts longer than Maven.
Sorry, Maven. We're just fucking with you, man.
You know what a cool thing about Maven and his unibrow? He had raw talent. He really had a lot of raw talent. But from what I understood, is his backstage antics were just atrocious.
I heard that's why he didn't last long.
That's the same reason I heard too, man. But I also heard that.
So the only tough enough person left is Miz.
Yeah.
Damn.
Literally. Who would have thought the fucking Miz? Well, also on the Real World, the Miz was also a independent wrestler at the time too.
He was a big fan too.
Yeah, he was following WWE. He even had championship belts in his room on the Real World.
He was going around with his alter ego. He was even revealing
Mike the Miz, man.
For that, I gotta give him credit for that. That's long term. Long term. I forgot what it's called. Long term dedication.
Dude, he's him by himself. At first, I hated the Miz, and I'm gonna tell you why I hated the Miz, because he is everybody. The Miz is, if you were wanting to be a wrestler as a kid, that's the Miz. Mm-hmm. You wanted to be the Miz. I mean, and I hated it. I was like, that fucker has my job. Like I can do that shit because, I practice on my fucking wrestling buddy. I practice on my friends every day. And he lived that shit. I thought
him and Austin made a pretty decent tag team when they did the Intergender tag team tournament.
Yeah. But the thing about it, though, is that's the reason I hated the Miz. It wasn't because of his I'm the Miz and I'm awesome and all that shit. It was because he legitimately had heat because he wanted to be everyone's best friend. But he rubbed people the wrong way.
When he first started, he got kicked out of the locker room by Chris Benoit when he accused him of eating chicken on his bag and everything.
Well, not only that, but he doing dumb shit, without saying I'm sorry and excuse me. He wasn't green, but he was
naive.
He was not. I wouldn't say naive, man. He was just the words that I want to use, man, are whenever you're so. Well, there you go. It's Jeff Jarrett's name. But no, like whenever you're so over, just excited, nervous, anxious, all at one time, and you want to do everything the right way, and you're always going to step on people's toes. That's what the Miz was doing.
He was nervous,
dude. He admitted like he had to take a step back and go, shit, I can't do this. Shit, I can't do that. But I want to do this, and I want to do that. I can't do that because it makes me look bad. So he even said that he had to take steps back. And I was like, damn, dude.
But he had to change in the locker room. He was kicked out of the locker room. He had to change in bathrooms for like 6 months. And it was like around, then it was the Undertaker brought him back in.
Yeah, because Undertaker was taking a piss or something. And he's like, what are you doing in here? And he's like, I'm changing. He's like, no, we got to put a stop to this.
Who kicked him out.
I think so, man. I think that's exactly what happened. Speaking of crazy shit that happened, have y'all heard about the A&E show that they got coming out, man? Called Legends and
it's basically Tough Enough 2.0.
More like 3.0 at this point.
Dude, I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't know how I feel about it. It looks like a bunch. I haven't. It looks like it's a bunch of Evolve guys, man. That's what it looks like, a bunch of Evolve people.
Indie people?
Well, I'm sorry. Evolve. I can't believe WWE bought Evolve and turned it into a show. Like, we have Evolve now. I'm like,
they bought it during the pandemic.
Well, yeah, they bought it because of the fact they were helping Evolve, and then they just like, we can do better than you. Let me just buy this shit.
And a lot of great wrestlers came from Evolve. A lot of great wrestlers came from Evolve. Shotzi Blackheart, Darby Allin, even what's his name? That one kid. Austin Theory.
Yeah, Austin Theory came from Evolve. Yeah. Austin Theory, though. Austin Theory.
Orange Cassidy wrestled in Evolve.
Who?
Orange Cassidy.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people wrestled in Evolve. I want to say that Danhausen wrestled in Evolve.
I think that was before he got
Warhorse wrestled in Evolve.
So he ruled ass in Evolve.
Of heavy metal.
Dude, everybody's wrestled in Johnny Gargano wrestled in Evolve. Ciampa.
Ciampa also wrestled Ring of Honor.
Joey Janela. I'm trying to see. MJF wrestled in Evolve. Who else wrestled in Evolve back in the day? I want to say Egotistico Fantastico or Robert Anthony. The whole ego Robert Anthony, he wrestled in Evolve once or twice. A lot of people wrestled in Evolve, man, that you wouldn't even believe. The roster or alum goes, it's huge, man. It's huge.
Well, it's like I said. Also, it's like WWE's going to buy TNA.
It's inevitable. It's inevitable, dude. They're it's on the
they're gonna start. I think they're gonna call one of my friends named it NXT Canada.
Well, I mean, it is their home base is in Canada. The Northern Mexicans.
Or it's going to be finally going to be called WWE TNA.
I even heard there's a rumor that WWE might be working with AAA.
I heard something crazy. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that MLW and CMLL have a working agreement with TNA. Don't know how true that is.
I'd seriously doubt it, especially the fact that CMLL and
no, not CMLL together, but because think about it, most of that roster is wrestling for TNA. Matt Riddle.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I could go further, and then you have a lot of the people that use.
Well, MLW and CMLL, they're the ones that do the shows up here in Chicago.
Yeah, they got another one coming up here in May, I think. Ain't that what we talked about? April or May?
Something like that. I gotta look it up.
Yeah. But the tickets were like $95 front row, and you get to get in an hour and a half early, and you get a meet and greet for free.
Oh yeah.
Why wouldn't you want to do a thing?
Mm-hmm.
So what other news is going on?
All right. So,
okay. Let's go with the WWE departures.
Okay. I think we discussed. Oh, Duke Hudson got released. Like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody that gets kind of over in the whole Chase U gets released.
Chase U, chick. Never mind.
What was the girl that played Dexter Loomis's wife? She got released.
Indy Hartwell. She got released.
There you go. Yeah, she's another one that got cut.
Mm-hmm.
Sonya Deville's on her way out the door.
I mean, dude, it's just like the Good Brothers are gone. The AOP are
They're
gone.
going to New Japan. The most like their chances, they're either going to AEW or New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Dude, they're gonna probably go hit up AEW and talk with Kenny, man. I mean, I would rather have them go to AEW than go back to Japan. I'm gonna tell you why. This is the reason why.
Because
AEW needs tag teams.
Yes,
real fucking tag teams. They have the Young Bucks. They have FTR.
Damn good one.
What's them 80s
rocker
guys?
The Outrunners?
The Outrunners, the Guns.
I love the Outrunners, man.
The Hurt Syndicate tonight look fantastic.
Well, the Hurt Syndicate is something real, man. That's something totally different. That tag team is on a whole nother level. But what I'm saying is
they're supposed to be heels and they're getting cheered.
The Guns are good. Okay, look. This right here, the real tag teams in AEW. The Guns, FTR, Young Bucks, Hurt Syndicate. Name another one. And the Outrunners, maybe. I'm guessing maybe they could
popular. They're getting quite popular.
The Righteous. I mean, even though they're in Ring of Honor, but the Von Erichs.
The Von Erichs?
I'm talking real tag teams. Who?
Sammy and Dustin?
No. That's a no. And Private Party is a meh card. Meh. I guess I can call
the Acclaim were good. The Acclaim were good.
The Acclaim. What killed the Acclaim is the act got stale, man. And everybody loved the Acclaim. I love the Acclaim. I love Max Caster. You see Max Caster, but you don't see Anthony Bowens.
It's unfortunate.
I mean, it's sad, man. You see Matt Caster out there doing all kinds of crazy shit, but you never see Anthony Bowens.
Actually, I didn't even think about it. Maybe he's out with an injury right now.
Who, Bowens?
Yeah.
It could be. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't care. Personally.
Yeah, or sometimes, yeah.
You should care.
They need to make me give a fuck. AEW needs to make me give a fuck about their tag team division. It's all right. I'm gonna tell you this: AEW's tag team division is better than WWE's, and that ain't saying shit. That ain't saying shit. WWE has good tag teams, but they don't fucking use them. They had the God. They're not even using them. They're using we're gonna use Jacob Fatu and half of the God.
Well,
Are you fucking
retarded? The other brother's injured right now.
Well, yeah, but then don't use God. Period. Use Solo.
Here's another one. They're not even using
Jacob.
MCMG.
They used them at the Rumble. They used them at the Rumble, and that whole ending was so garbage, so fucking garbage. However, the Street Profits on the Monday night promo on Monday Night Raw was fucking epic.
Very good. I was like, damn.
Okay,
they're going a little hard, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I was liking the ghetto ass shit, dude. The fucking dark ass Street Profits. I'm liking that shit.
And I guess they no longer want the smoke. I guess they still want the smoke. Just death.
That's exactly what they said. We want all the smoke. That's exactly what they said, Andy Josh. We want all the smoke.
Yeah, we are.
Bro. I mean, look at the tag team division in WWE. You have the Street Profits, Motor City Machine Guns, Team DIY. You have the New Day.
And especially, now the thing is,
holy
like,
Kenta just resigned with Pro Wrestling Noah.
They jumping Rey Mysterio.
Guys, I got breaking news. Kenta just resigned with Pro Wrestling Noah.
Yeah, however, he lost the Defy Wrestling Championship to fucking Ricky Starks Friday night.
Yeah, and he just got signed too.
Wait,
drop that.
Who got signed?
Ricky.
I didn't hear you.
Ricky Stark got signed to NXT, and
I know that.
Kenta re-signed the Pro Wrestling Noah.
Yeah, that's why he dropped the Defy title to Ricky Starks, and now Ricky Starks was supposed to work this weekend. I don't know if he was supposed to drop the title to somebody or what, but they couldn't return to Defy this weekend because they wanted him to be at Vengeance Day. So he'll be back at Defy maybe a couple weeks after that.
Oh, Defy's probably going to be pissed about that.
I don't think so, man. Because Defy knew that Ricky Starks was on borrowed time, and that's the reason why I'm not wrestling borrowed, but HOG never took any title opportunities with Ricky. Period.
Well, I remember I remember New Japan being pissed when the Good Brothers signed with WWE when they were still working New Japan days.
Last year,
2 years ago. That was 2022.
Yeah, because what you call was the never open weight champion.
Carl Anderson.
Carl Anderson was the never open weight champion and everything, and I was even pissed about that.
Yeah, because he went over there and dropped the title for him, though. At least WWE let him do that.
A little bit. I was still pissed off when Jonah, aka Bronson Reed, re-signed with WWE because he defeated Okada in the G1 Climax that year, and he could have been World Heavyweight Champion. Instead, now he's just a random mid-carder.
I don't think he's a random mid-carder. I think he's upper mid-carder.
Guy with a broken ankle. That's what he is right now.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of guys out there right now with broken ankles. Hell, Apollo Crews. What I loved him on the independent circuit as
Did he get released too?
Hell no, man. They ain't gonna release him.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know. No, Apollo Crews is still there, man. He went by Yuha Nation in the independents.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about Ray Phoenix as well.
Yes. Y'all know all these people that got released by AEW, Tony Khan approved their releases and everything, took them off their website. Ricky Starks, Miro, Malachi Black, all were gone. Poof, disappeared. Oh, future endeavor, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. Ray Phoenix was supposed to be in that conversation. However, TK decided to go against it. Did y'all know that?
I'm not surprised. He did it to himself.
rumor has it is because of all the backlash that he's been saying on Twitter and X or whatever you want to call it, posting things, deleting things, just being
That spray
subliminally
jacket picture was just dumb.
Yeah,
come on, it was stupid. It made him. It looked like an asshole doing that.
Well, it's the truth, though, Phil. Put it like this: you're working at Walmart. Hold on a minute. Let me put it to you like this, and see how you would feel in your situation. You're working for Walmart. All of a sudden, that company or Target. We say you're working at Target. How about that? You're working at Target. All of a sudden, that company wants to keep you there, pay you, but all of a sudden, you have to be a greeter. You have to be at the front counter. And not only that, you only get one break an hour or one break for your 4 hours, but it ain't a 15-minute break. It's your lunch break. And then when you come back from your lunch break, instead of being a greeter now you're going to be unloading trucks. And then in the middle of unloading trucks, they're going to stop you until you go unload freight. And they do this every single day. How comfortable would you be there?
Hell no.
No, but
fuck no.
Just at home though.
That's even worse for a wrestler. Think about it, man. His livelihood is in the middle of that fucking ring. All the ring rust he's gathering, all the joints he's not being able to use. Yeah, he's stretching. Yeah, he's probably going to the gym. But at the same token, he don't have no way to go out there and practice, dude.
He did it to himself. Him and they went into business for themselves.
You can say that, but you don't know the whole story. That's like me telling you, hey man, McDonald's just stole the Whopper combination from Burger King, and now they're selling a Whopper.
You don't know the story.
They did it to them, but they did it. I don't know the whole story, but I can tell you this: the story that I do know, and the story that's being told to the masses, is that TK is very bitter because of how Ray and Penta handle things. They let Conan do all their talking, and Conan basically like, hey, they want to leave. You need to grant them their release. For what reason? Oh, they just want to leave. Well, I need to know why they want to leave. Well, that's all you need to know. Well, that ain't suffice. That isn't saying like, hey man, me and you have a disagreement, so I'm gonna go get Josh to come out there and be the mediator, and I'm not gonna sit at my house and then I don't want to talk to you, so you got to talk to Josh.
Been talking shit about TK. So
who?
Tony was talking shit about AEW.
Conan talked shit about WWE whenever he was on AEW. He was talking hella shit about WWE.
Now he's kissing his ass to WWE now.
Because AEW went around and got a damn deal with CMLL in New Japan. That pissed off Conan. Which pissed off Conan. Do you see? I mean, dude, that's sort of like you work at Coke, I work at Pepsi. We're supposed to hate each other, but for what reason? Oh, because I said so? Conan originally worked for CMLL. Then he went to AAA and made his own company.
Because they wanted to I understand the frustration because they wanted to push older talent over the younger talent.
It ain't like that no more.
No, it's not. They're doing a lot better. But still, they're competition. They don't want to work together. Well, the reason why they did CMLL because they wanted to work. They wanted to bring in some of their luchadors from New Japan Pro Wrestling. That's why AEW did that.
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of he said, she said in this whole scenario.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of it, man. And everybody said, well, TK's to blame. TK ain't the only one to blame. You're right. TK is not the only one to blame in this scenario. But he is to blame. Right now, instead of having somebody on your roster that you're having to pay to keep their ass at home instead of letting them go make money somewhere.
He was still injured, though.
Huh?
I thought he was still injured.
Ray Phoenix?
Yeah, he was injured. That's why he ended his contract.
Okay, cool. That's fine. Listen to what I'm telling you though. Why not release him? Why not?
Well, one, you can't if he's injured, you can't release him because that's like
Liability contract.
liability.
Exactly.
That's a liability. So, but if he's healthy right now, and if he's able to work, and he wants to
Release
go,
him.
yeah, release him. Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
TJ's waiting until he gets healthy.
I don't know. I'm not going to speculate on this. But there is a lot more meat in this scenario. There's a lot more meat and potatoes in this.
Yeah.
But
then you also got Malachi Black. That was released, and I could probably see why he wants his release because his wife's working. His wife.
All right, so I'm gonna put a halt to that real quick.
Okay.
Andrade, everybody like, oh, dude, he gets to go work with his wife. They got divorced December.
Yeah, I know. How about the irony of that one?
And he was the speed champion.
What?
He's in catering now.
No, he's not exactly in catering. He's
just a random mid Carter.
In my personal opinion, all the luchadors, including Penta and Rey Mysterio, they are novelty acts in WWE, and they're pushing Penta to make it a big deal because he came from AEW, and they're like, ha ha ha, AEW, we got one of your original guys. Just like they did with Jade Cargill, who wrestled a whole handful of matches, and now she's off television again.
Well, she's out with an injury right now, or she's
kayfabe.
Or kayfabe, or she. I think she's like filming something. Right? Actually, I think she's like.
From what I understand is that she's been training her ass off to be that bitch again. So I don't know how true that statement is. I don't care. I want to see Jade Cargill versus Bianca Belair. That's all it's boiling down to because Jade is going to be the one that was behind the car that hit her.
Yeah.
And Bianca, I mean, so Bianca versus Jade, that's a golden ticket. Just like, for example, whenever they had a golden ticket in AEW and they dropped the ball with it. They dropped the ball with Punk versus Mox. They dropped the ball with that, dude. Because that was a shitstorm in Chicago. A fucking shitstorm. Because I don't even want to get into that.
If I remember that was a good match, actually, wasn't it?
It was, and that was the same night that Punk went on a fucking tirade.
Yeah.
Fuck Punk.
Punk is and always will be a needle mover.
Sure, baby though.
It could be whatever, man. But Punk is always a needle mover. Look at it like this. I'm gonna tell you this.
And I still want to know, and officially, I still want to know the story of what set him off. Because, like I said, when they went to that infamous was it backstage interview and everything and all that, yeah, because it just went in. There was like no
CCTV footage.
Yeah. Well, no, not the
bullshit. No, what he's talking about is the scrum, the media scrum.
Yeah, the media scrum. There you go. That's what I was trying to think of. But yeah, it just tuned right in, and it's like wait a minute, what happened? What set this off?
Well, one of the guys asked about Mr. Goldman. About him getting fired and all this stuff. Did he have anything to do with it? And that set him the fuck off. And he's like, hold the fuck on. First off, fuck you. And second of all, I have no hiring and firing order. And then he just went on a tirade of crazy shit. All these EVPs around here that don't do shit, sitting out here spreading lies and rumors to all these dirt sheets. And I was like, oh, motherfucker. So, yeah, that set him off, man. The Scotty Goldman thing set him the fuck off. He still lives at home with his mother, and he still shares a bank account with his mother. That's the shit. I mean, dude, he went on a fucking 5.5, 6 minute tirade, and Tony Khan just sat there with his finger in his bum.
All because
that I mean, tell you the truth.
All because
honestly, like,
because WWE.
I really don't want to be going back and forth to this, but this all started day one. This all started day one. Honestly, go back to watching Being the Elite. Watch the footage of his debut that night. I forget what they called it.
It was the very first edition of Rampage.
Yeah, the very first edition of Rampage, but I forgot what they were calling it, like something with the United Center. But anyways, we lost Phil.
Yeah, he'll be back in a minute, hopefully.
But yeah, if you go back and watch that footage, the behind the scenes footage, right when he's making his debut, they pan the camera over to the Elite, and they're over just like this. Oh, look, and it's like making. I'm like, wow, what a way to welcome him.
Yeah, like, well, I mean, they wanted it to be basically. I don't know, man. I don't know exactly what went on behind the scenes or during any of that. I don't have a clue. But I can tell you this: everything that Punk said about AEW has been true. I mean, you can't sit there and say it hasn't. It's been 100% true.
Yeah.
Anyways, what happened was, I remember apparently someone said, all right.
Hey.
You having bad weather over there, Phil?
Yeah, I think the tornado hit him.
Nah, don't say shit like that, man. We actually have tornadoes, man, like right now. They're in Coffeyville and all kinds of places.
It got the pig, man. It got the pig with the wire. Run around with the antenna.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you fine, man, but you're just lagging like a bastard. Just sit there and look pretty, Phil.
All right. What happened was.
Oh, we're already past that, Phil. So
now let him get it out, man. I mean, it ain't his fault that the shit's tearing up on him over there.
Yeah.
Hey, restart and come back. Restart and come back.
Can you hear us?
He's just in the middle of whining little bitch. Fuck CM Punk.
Punk is messing with Phil's internet connection, everybody. CM Punk is
He's
fucked up Phil's internet connection. Hey man, you need to apologize to CM Punk so you can fix your internet connection.
Child.
But I agree.
He's a hypocrite.
I wouldn't say a hypocrite.
Phil's time jumping again.
I'm gonna get you a DeLorean for Christmas, bro.
And we get the Transformer DeLorean and put it in the background.
Hallelujah! Now he needs to restart and come back.
So
basically, what he was trying to say is that CM Punk is a man child. He's a hypocrite, and fuck CM Punk. Did I get that all correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
And I wouldn't say he's a hypocrite, man child. I mean, he's been accused of worse. Fuck CM Punk. I mean, yeah. I mean, guess. I mean, he's a cancer, I guess.
But heck,
are you back?
Yes, I'm back. But yeah, there's there's this one guy. He's called himself the Chi-Town Smart. He does AEW reviews with JD on he actually, and I actually agree with him. He can't stand CM Punk as much as I can. He's from Chicago.
Hey, Phil.
Yeah.
Phil. I get it. We all, like I was saying earlier, yeah, we understand that. We understand. Your time jumping.
We're going to the next segment.
What's the next segment?
Okay, so we did the AEW releases. Okay, let's do.
No, we haven't. We did WWE releases. We haven't done AEW releases.
Oh, it was only like 3 people, so
4 actually, because the other person.
Oh yeah, Bronson.
Bear Bronson.
Bear Bronson. Okay, now what is the news on this? Because this is news to me.
Okay, I don't know how true it is, or allegedly it is, but he was removed silently from the company in January.
For domestic violence.
Yeah, and strangulation.
Oh,
from what I understand, strangulation DV. So I don't know. I want to say, I think it was against the male partner, if I'm not mistaken.
It was his wife.
So bear on bear action, huh? Uh-huh.
Well, from what I thought
I thought it was his wife.
Yeah, here it is. Bear Boulder, also known as Tom. So it's Bear Boulder, not Bear Bronson. Bear Boulder, also known as Thomas Wansall, has been released by AEW after being charged with battery by strangulation. Bear Bronson issued statement on Bear Boulder's arrest. So Bear Bronson issued a statement. The two were in a tag team in AEW before Boulder was released after he was. Word just broke out the other day that AEW released Bear Boulder after the company, blah, blah, blah. Okay, became aware that he was arrested for battery by strangulation on his fiancee in January. His longtime tag partner, Bear Bronson, released a statement in the early morning hours today to clear up any confusion, spread awareness about domestic violence, and move on with my life. Here says statement. My official statement. I'm posting this to clear up any confusion, spread awareness about domestic violence, and move on with my life. Attached to this post are sources for victims of domestic violence or anybody that sees signs and needs help. Please reach out. That's all he did. Hey guys, this is one of the hardest weeks of my life. I'm heartbroken at the news about my former tag partner. To say I feel blindsided by the horrific details of the incident is an understatement. This is someone I traveled the world with as a team for 8 years, full of matches and memories I held close to me. Someone I trusted around my family. He was a groomsman at my wedding this past October with his fiance. The arrest report provided by the police has made me sick, depressed, and angry. My phone has been blowing up nonstop since the news broke. I put out a quick statement yesterday so I could put my phone down and spend quality time in the city with my wife and process everything. I've been made aware that I was wrong for using the victim's first name in my statement, and I apologize. I wasn't thinking clearly and just wanted everyone to know she was okay. As of now, I have been advised to fully step back from the entire situation and can only pray nothing worse happens. Only professionals can help the situation any further, and I am not alone. The only thing I can do now is move on and focus on my life. If there is any confusion, I'll clear it up now. My wrestling name is Bear Bronson. I live in New York, not Florida, and I do not condone domestic violence under any circumstances whatsoever. Zero tolerance. Causing physical harm to your partner is disgusting and vile. People who love each other don't do that, plain and simple. Don't let anyone make you believe there are shades of gray. Yeah, but exceptions to that garbage. It's not shades of gray. It's very black and white. I don't care how you spin it. That's not love. I'm in a very happy marriage with my wife, Gabby. We shower each other with love and support every single day. Her happiness and safety will be my main priority for the rest of my life. So if you come across the headlines that broke, please read them very carefully. If you're a victim of domestic violence and feel stuck in a violent relationship, one that you feel could turn violent, please call out for help before it's too late. No, but about the good times? No, but every relationship has problems. It doesn't get better. It only gets worse. Put your health and well-being first above everything else. The two worked as Bear Country before becoming the Iron Savages in AEW. They had been teaming together, dating all the way back to 2017. It seems appropriate to also post his follow-up with direction, resources for any who may need help. 1-800-799-SAFE.
Oh, yeah. I also found some other good
news. Was a woman.
Demolition have been added to the WWE alumni roster.
Who? Demolition?
Yep. Access Smash.
Hell yeah. What about Crush?
Aww.
Dun, 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 dun. Still the best theme song ever, man.
Hey, man, I
Jimmy
like
Hart wrote
Crush.
that.
Yeah, I like Crush. The Hawaiian
Brian
coconut
Adams.
the Hawaiian coconut smasher.
But yeah, but getting back to with Bear here. So yeah, it's unfortunate because they were a pretty decent tag team. Not great, not awesome, but
I actually enjoy Bear Country, man. They wrestled in GCW a while. They wrestled all over the country. They wrestled in PWG. They've wrestled in CZW.
R.I.P. Titty City.
Yeah, and they wrestled everywhere as Bear Country, man, and they were a phenomenal tag team.
I like the Iron Savages. They were pretty funny too when they did their promos. They had like that 80s WWF feel to it.
Well, I mean, they had they had to do they ain't up at what was it? Tits and weights or something. Shakes something and weights.
They had the sauce. They had the
sauce now. Yeah, but it was something in weights. Thighs and something. It was crazy, man, because the guy that was with him, he was like a fitness guru, and he was like, "Look, it's all about da da da." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I thought he was a great hype man for.
Oh, dude, he was great, bro. And
he kind of had like that Paul Ellering feel to them and everything, like what Paul Ellering did with the Legion of Doom and everything.
But he can wrestle because now he's, I think, Bear Boulder's tag team partner.
Well, now he's a single wrestler now.
Oh, let's get into the Japanese. I want to get into a little bit of the Japanese. Hiroki Goto is now the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion.
Cool.
He defeated Zack Sabre Jr. and the Young Bucks lost IWGP tag belts to Naito and Hiromu Takahashi.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Naito and the Time Bomb.
I also heard dark horse rumors that ZSJ might be making his way to AEW.
I don't know about that.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I hope not. I hope not. Honestly, New Japan. They need a lot of foreigners over there.
Honestly, it's like I would like to see him. I think he's more WWE.
They don't like technical style though in WWE though. They hate technical style.
The most technical wrestler they have right now is Chad Gable and the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. That's their two technical wrestlers right there.
They've kind of gotten away from their technical style for a long time. The last best technical wrestler they have is Kurt Angle.
Chad Gable's on that realm. Uh-oh. Did we losing Phil again? Are you having bad weather over there, bro?
And that says something. They mostly care about. You don't see hardly any submission moves over there in WWE.
Yeah.
Hey, Phil, go to private chat.
And yet, you'd think they'd train them more, especially with Norman Smiley. Yeah, I'm there.
It's messing up with the rabbit ears.
Yeah, you're doing this. You're peaking and valleying, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. We were under tornado watch for a little bit too. From what
yeah. Yeah, you have one until 2 a.m. actually.
Well, in peachy. It was raining earlier, so that's why I'm having a lot of interference.
I figured.
I got snow.
Man, I'm gonna pee on your snow. I'm gonna give you some yellow snow up there, Josh.
Oh, you all got scared of just 9 inches.
I try to avoid the yellow snow, especially when it was snowing down here, Mike.
All you Southern people still crying over the 9 inches of snow.
I'm not crying. I enjoyed that snow. It was great. It was nice.
It lasted too long. Lasted way too long.
It didn't last that long for me. It was a nice vacation.
Well, you shit. I'm glad it was a vacation for you. Shit, I had to go out there in that miserable ass weather, man. That shit sucked.
It was nice going out there.
I made a snowman on my car. I did do that. But all right, so moving on from that, from the departures, how about the signings? We already talked about Ricky Starks being signed to NXT. What the hell, bro?
Yeah, that absolutely shocked the shit. I mean, I
wasn't surprised.
I was watching it. I was actually watching NXT when it happened. I was just like, I don't know. I was like just doing stuff around the house, and all of a sudden, they were getting ready to promote the cage match, and I hear, whoa, hey, hold up. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm like, holy shit, Ricky Starks.
I wasn't surprised.
The hell out of me.
He came out
really
with the crowd.
NXT. Come on,
yeah.
The guy's basically the guy that is main event level.
Yeah, and it's like right when it happened, after it happened, I text Mike and I was like, "Damn, that didn't take long."
Not even 24 hours, bro.
Not even 24 hours.
So the thing is, in my opinion, what's gonna, and they said they already had merch and everything ready to go. They already had everything ready to roll.
Move him up to the main roster, though.
No, they need they need
to break his bad habits.
Yeah, he needs to be built up a little more.
He needs to be in the main event picture with Trick and Oba Femi and Ethan Page and all those guys. That's where he belongs right now.
Yeah,
he's not main event. Where are you gonna put him?
He thought he was. So look what happened.
Where are you gonna put him on the main roster, Phil? If you're the WWE and you got Ricky Starks, where are you gonna put him on the main roster? SmackDown?
No,
you can't put him on Raw
right now.
Yeah, honestly, it's like both Raw and SmackDown are stacked.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean,
they don't.
That's why they fired a lot of wrestlers on the main roster.
It's like SmackDown right now. Heck, they even got the Y6 in it, and they ain't even using them.
Well, from what I understand, Bo Dallas is injured.
Oh, okay.
But if you watch SmackDown during Alexa Bliss's match, there was a couple of glitches.
Yes, I did. I did see that, and there was something at the end of NXT. Somebody's coming in NXT. I see that.
I think he's already there.
Who? Joe Hendry?
I don't think it's Hendry.
No.
I think it's someone that hasn't been debuted yet. That's coming from another company. From what I understand, and I don't know how true it is, but I think it's going to be some of those ID guys.
Oh, one of those indie guys that are signed. They have the ID sign.
I heard it could be Cartwheel.
Jack Cartwheel. He's good.
He's fucking phenomenal. I love that guy. That guy is my fiance's favorite wrestler.
Or Malachi Black, or actually Aleister Black returning.
I don't think he's coming to take that spot. I think he's coming to take over Judgment Day.
Who, Aleister Black?
He'd be perfect for that.
That would be a perfect fit, especially if they have that old song, not that bullshit song that when he was leaving out, the old song that burn.
Not the Creek.
No.
You know, it would be cool if Behemoth did his theme song.
Well, he is a big fan of Behemoth.
He reminds me of Nurgle from Behemoth, the way he dresses.
The Viking style Viking style demonic.
Well,
Viking
he's not really
demon.
Viking. If you look at Behemoth's Polish, so he has that European black metal look. So yeah.
Well, Behemoth is satanic as fuck.
And Aleister has the reason why he was banned from Saudi Arabia because of his tattoo.
And he's satanic.
Exactly,
he is a Satan worshiper.
Yep, I think he's Levian, I think.
Yeah, he's open about it. So is Brody King.
I mean, his band's called God's Hate. God's. I mean, I like that name. That name. That new faction, the Hounds of Hell.
I have a lot of beef, man. I have a lot of beef with AEW's booking. I told that last week, didn't I, Josh, about how they fucking
it's like they should be booking it, promoting the shit out of that right now,
dude. I'm gonna say this, and this is wholeheartedly all for constructive criticism. This isn't mean to be bashing AEW right now because
it seemed like it though. No offense,
huh?
It seems like you're just like, what is this, bashing AEW 24/7?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, man. Why not? They don't give a fuck about their product. Why should we? Their fucking attendance is shit. Their fucking program is shit. Name one thing good about the fucking Death Riders. I'll wait.
I can't wait for the end, though, to be honest. I can't stand the Death Riders, especially them holding the title hostage, not showing
what
it.
Title? What title? You mean that duffel bag? Or the briefcase?
Briefcase.
Whatever. It's the same shit.
Honestly, the Death Rider situation, it had me intrigued and like, what's going to happen? What's going on? Then it is like
they dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. And no one gives a fuck anymore. And I'm gonna tell you what happened. I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Death Riders are up here. Everybody's like, oh my god. But John Moxley's like, AEW needs this, and he kept saying the same diatribe bullshit for how many weeks in a row? Nothing new. All of a sudden, Hurt Syndicate shows up. Everybody's like, fuck Death Riders. What's up, MVP?
Yeah.
And everybody's like, no, man, that ain't what happened, man. The diehard AEW fan base is like, no, man, Death Riders are still on top. I'm like, where? Top of my nuts? Top of my dick?
Yeah.
They suck.
Their storyline got stale. It's like
gone.
It made no sense. There was no.
Their crowd's doing a lot better.
Honestly, I was waiting for something like, hey, we got Shane McMahon is leading us or some shit like that. Honestly, that's what I was waiting for, and it's like it never happened. I'm like, what am I excited about this? I mean,
I'm excited for nothing. Why am I excited for nothing?
I'm just letting it play out, to be honest.
Tony Khan really needs to get writers. They need writers so bad.
Look, man.
Don't they have writers, if I'm correct?
Who?
Yeah, no, they don't.
Who?
Tony Khan is saying, you wrestle him, you wrestle him, you wrestle him, you wrestle him.
I thought Will Washington wrote stories.
Yeah, and we see how well that what's his name did, the Zombie Princess, Jimmy Jacobs did for him. Wow, what a shit show that was. Let's do the devil. Let's do the devil storyline. That's going to be a great storyline, TK. I think everybody will like that. It was great until it wasn't.
Didn't they get fired for that?
Yeah, he did.
What? For what storyline?
The devil storyline.
With MPF?
I think you're doing fine with the wrestling.
It was going
wrestling's
good.
Great.
It was going good until that night. That was the infamous night that fucking Punk went off and they kind of scrapped everything.
Yeah. Well, not only that, Punk showed up. Punk showed up on fucking Survivor Series, the week before that shit took place? 2 weeks before that shit happened? TK thought he could salvage a fucking broken friendship?
Yeah. Anyways, the views of it. Anyways, it is what it is. I'm just trying to. I enjoy it for what it is.
All right. Give me the best storyline in AEW right now.
I think the GOAT. Let's see. I think.
Anything with the Hurt Syndicate.
Hold on. Josh, hold on 1 second. Phil, what is the best storyline going on in AEW right now?
Well, I like the feuds and everything. I like the one with.
No. The best storyline, not feud. Storyline.
I like the Mega Bane storylines.
That's not a storyline yet.
Is getting there though.
Not yet.
Pretty soon.
It's not happened yet. I'm talking about right fucking now.
All right, Mr. Gripey Pants.
Not griping. I'm trying to point out a fucking fact.
Sure.
I got
the
one.
fact is, the best storyline going right now is Mariah May, Tony Storm.
Mariah May, Tony Storm
that's a good one. I would say Strickland and Ricochet.
That's a good one too.
That's a great one. Hangman Page is a good one too.
And it's like I like how they're playing. The reason why I like it because they always say Ricochet can't do it, and he's playing. He's because they say that he can't do a good promo, and it's true, but he's playing on that.
Hey, what about the Randy? I'm sorry, I apologize. The Randy Jacob Fieldman Legend Killer storyline.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry, MJF Legend Killer. I'm sorry.
I like that.
I'm like, who the heck is that?
Randy Orton. Randy Orton's Legend Killer gimmick.
I like it though. MJF is making it good. I like how he beat Dustin Rhodes. I wonder who's going to beat next. He beat Jeff Jarrett, Dustin Rhodes.
Right now,
he hasn't wrestled Jeff Jarrett yet.
But he's wrestling in Australia.
But it looks like they're going to starting to build a feud with him and Hangman Page now.
Well, I mean, yeah, fuck that guy. I mean,
hey, don't be talking bad about Hangman.
Dude, that's what MJF said, basically. It's like, what that piece of garbage. He just walked by me and didn't even say nothing. That's rude. I'm not going to let that deter me. Speaking of which, I'll please talk in the middle of the ring. And that's what he did, which was really good. And then whenever he had cornered Dustin Rhodes and goes, you're also not only in the shadow of your late father, you're also in the shadow of your little brother.
Baby brother.
That's true.
And it's God, dude, man. It's like
he knows how to do it, man.
Well, I mean, think about it. Anything with MJF is gold. And I'm not trying to say that it's not like he knows how to play the bad guy. He knows how to make you hate him. And he can back it up in the ring. There's a difference. Unlike Logan Paul.
Oh, jeez. Let's not go back to that.
I'm not. I'm just stating the fact. Same age.
Time jumping.
Same age.
No. I want to pose this question. It's like after I know he just signed a contract with AEW. How would he fit in WWE?
Oh, MJF?
Yeah.
Easy. You can put him on Raw, you put him on SmackDown, honestly, either or. Pick a show.
They would have to water him down so bad.
Where his moveset? No.
They watered down his promos.
His promo.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, yeah, dude. He'd have to. Dude, he can't say half the shit he says on freaking pay-per-view, man.
Yeah, I mean,
he can't say fuck on pay-per-view, like, but he can in AEW.
Fucks, he calls people morons. He would have to tone down. Like he even threw beer on a guy, but he had his permission though. He wouldn't be able to get away with that in WWE.
He threw beer on a kid too and got fucking killed by the IWC. That was a kid, you moron, and so he shouldn't have been sitting there. Fuck that kid.
He even got hated on by WWE fans for when he flipped the kid off too.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Kurt Angle used to flip off everybody in the WWE days and TNA days, so it don't fucking matter.
Remember during the ECW was, you suck dick. You suck dick. Your mother taught me.
Yeah, dude. Kurt Angle, man.
He said your mother taught me.
You should hear.
Oh my God, that was
Kurt Angle is awesome.
The some of the stuff they do on the road shows, man. It's like why you? They're asking Solo Sikoa is like, why you sweat so much? You haven't done nothing. It's like he just turns and is like, your mom.
Yeah, your mom. Yeah, your mom. I've been begging your mom, bastard. I've been begging your mom. Hey, go make me a sandwich.
The views and opinions of Mike do not reflect the views and opinions of Phil and Josh.
Whatever, man. It's funny as shit. I mean, hell.
I don't like I find the sandwich jokes kind of stupid now.
It happens.
No, it's not.
It happens. But no, and what if MJF was literally on either Raw or SmackDown? I think he could get a lot weight. I think he'd be better off on Raw, even though they're trying to go PG. He could say whatever the fuck he wanted to say. And I don't think he'd have any repercussions whatsoever because they're not on television.
Mm-hmm.
So I really don't think he'd have to water down too much. But on SmackDown, you're right. He would have to water it way the fuck down. But being on Raw, I don't see them watering his promos down at all because it's on a fucking streaming network. Look at Chiller TV Plus, man. Look at GCW for fuck's sake.
Oh, GCW. Hell, they're
fuck your face. Fuck your face. Fuck my face. Fuck yours. You're like, what the fuck? You don't get your fucking ass out here.
They're firing up while they're doing commentary. And
remember what Bubba Ray got away with when he was in ECW at Heatwave 99?
Mm-hmm.
That was some. When I saw that, I was like, "Holy shit! You cannot get away with that now."
Well, what about when Bubba Ray Dudley walked over to the fan and said he called him a fat piece of shit, and he goes, "You ain't no but a fat piece of shit." He goes, "Yeah, your mother loves me." I was like,
and he called someone a slur. No,
yeah. He called him the F word.
Yes, not the FUCK, but one of
the English cigarette.
You probably know what I'm talking about if you were there.
F-A. Hey,
I said far. Got that? I got that right over here.
Yeah. See, it's like it starts like F-A and it ends with T, and there's a couple of other letters, and there's an O in there too somewhere, and then I think there's some G's.
Do not.
I didn't say it. I just spelled it. All
That's
backwards.
Still pretty bad.
Hey, dude, if they get it, if they can understand language, then kudos. Because I didn't say the word.
I didn't say it either. I
just spelled the word all kinds of bass.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Mike.
Hey, man, I have gay cousins.
Hey, all I know is I forgot to put my tape away.
I got that.
Are you gonna clap?
And this is why we're not getting monetized.
That was good. That was awesome.
And this is why we are monetized, not monetized.
I don't think that has anything to do with why we're not monetized. I think it has to do with this person in general right here. Anything I say is controversial. Anything I do is controversial. Anything I even I can breathe, and they're like, "Oh, that's not the right thing to do."
Getting canceled today.
I have been canceled so much in my lifetime that canceling is just over and redundant. So I don't even care. Oh, I'm the cancel police. Yeah.
This current political climate, I don't think it's relevant anymore. So,
dude,
we won't get into politics, but
this is my personal politic thing right here. Dude's got 34 felonies. I just go knock on his door and be like, "Hey, pardon me, please."
One of those guys got pardoned was unalived by a police officer because he felt like he didn't have to comply.
Who?
One of these rioters that
let's like I said,
let that roll.
That's some discussion for off camera.
Off air.
All right, we'll talk about this off the air.
No politics. Let's wrestling.
No, yeah. Hey, speaking of wrestling politics, this is I don't know how much of a rumor it is, much less being true. But the collective is coming up very, very soon, man. Very, 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 very soon.
The collective.
Oh yeah. Oh, did y'all know that Maple Leaf Wrestling is coming back?
Yes.
They're gonna do another show finally.
March 14th, brother.
Ooh.
Where? Oh,
It's gonna be
up in
in
Canada.
Canada.
Canadian.
It's
Yeah,
Canada.
PCO is gonna be there. Dun dun dun.
Okay, of course. Well, the hell, that's Moore's guy right there.
Yeah.
Him and Danhausen should get back together for their tag team.
Huh?
I think Danhausen is gonna stay far away from PCO for a while.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Uh,
This is what I have. March 1st, Beyond Championship Wrestling. Oh, that's in 2020. Never mind. Fuck that. Okay. Okay, these are all.
What other stuff did you guys enjoy tonight in wrestling?
So I'm looking here. It's going to be at St. Clair College in Windsor, Canada. It's going to be a 2-night event. 2 nights.
Oh yeah, you heard
14th
about
and 15th.
this man got his charges dropped?
I'm going to say this wholeheartedly, and I'm going to say it just like this. Hold on.
I totally forgot about that moment. Yeah, so
here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
So, Vince McMahon's attorney has stated that the United States government is not pursuing charges on Vincent Kennedy McMahon Sr. I call bullshit because it hasn't been came out on anybody else's side but his side. No one else is speaking on it. So it's a one-sided story right now. So whoever tells the narrative, basically, it's sort of like if me and you got into a fight and I went around telling everybody that I kicked your ass, and it was actually vice versa. You beat the shit out of me, but I went around telling everybody I beat your ass. Who are they going to believe? The person who told them first, right? Control the narrative, correct?
Yeah.
So that's what I think this is about. I think it's, hey, he's innocent. Yeah, they're going to drop the charges. Cool. Did the government say that? Yeah, the government said it. Did they though?
Shoot.
I only heard it. I'm only hearing it from you. But the government did say it. Did they though? Did they really come out and say, "Hey, we're not going to press charges on your client"?
Tell you the truth, I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm surprised that Trump hasn't issued a
pardon.
pardon?
He is friends with Vince McMahon.
Yes. I'm surprised he didn't, or
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that 100%. So I'm going to show y'all what I'm looking at because I like to do things in the I like to do things. So look at this right here is their logo for this show.
Oh, I thought it was something about McMahon, but okay.
Oh God, no. I'm trying to get away from that. I don't want to touch
Kiyomiya.
I don't. Who?
It's Kaito Kiyomiya from Pro Wrestling Noah.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have him. You look at that. You got Kushida.
I love Kushida. You also have Harley Cameron. Feel the wrath.
Yeah. And what was Giselle Shaw.
You have to admit the storyline between Harley Cameron and Mercedes Moné, that's a funny story.
Well, Harley Cameron, it's a feud. It ain't a story yet. It'll be a story if they continue it after the Grand Slam.
Over though, you have to admit, and I believe it's a story. So
the story has to be longer than one. A story has to continue longer than one program of one another.
So it's a short story so far.
Okay, man. I'll let you have your short story. It's sort of like a one night stand there, Phil. We'll go with your one night stand.
It was the one thing I'm noticing is that he's not having any TNA stars in this.
Kushida.
He's not in TNA. He's more New Japan Strong.
Hold on. From what I understand, I think he was on TNA's roster.
How come I see him in wrestling in New Japan?
Then you got Kylie Ray until she decides to quit.
we go. Dun 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 dun.
Frankie
dun.
Kazarian's on there.
Frankie Kazarian's on here. Where?
Havoc's on there.
I don't see Frankie Kazarian at all.
Keep going up.
Oh, there he is.
I thought Mustafa Ali left, quit TNA.
Look, we got Nance on here now.
There you go. You finally got your wish.
I damn sure did. Yeah, no more Kushida. Okay. Huh.
Well, because he got fired from WWE too. I don't think he wants anything to do with TNA.
Huh.
Well, plus he's also working. He's also a sensei at the New Japan LA Dojo.
Oh, okay.
He's a sensei at the LA Dojo for New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Okay. I'm looking. I don't see. Oh, you're right. Kushida's not here. A lot of people aren't here no more. No Jonathan Gresham?
Jonathan Gresham's still there.
Okay. They moving it around a little bit.
Right
It around a little bit.
Josh Alexander wasn't with the company anymore.
There's a storyline.
I like that match he had with Will Ospreay.
Oh, dude, that was great.
Hey,
so yeah, there you go. But,
I just hope something happens to Chris Bay. I hope he gets better.
What happened to that poor guy?
He got injured like really bad. It was a neck injury or something. He was in the hospital for that.
That's terrible.
I know it's terrible. I watched him wrestle in New Japan Pro Wrestling back when TNA was still working. When TNA was still working with New Japan Pro Wrestling, they were him and Ace Austin were members of the Bullet Club.
Jersey Club, J Club.
Mm-mm.
Progress.
Progress is really good.
I'm not knocking it. February 15th, night 1. The GCW J Club.
Oh, last year was good. Mike, thanks for recommending me the Jersey Jacob, and that was a good tournament last year.
Dude, it was amazing last year. Look at the first round matches: Joey Janela versus Atticus Cogar, Arez versus Clark Connors, Rich Swann versus Drew Parker.
I love Clark Connors.
Marcus Mathers versus Jack Cartwheel versus Jackson Drake. All 3 of those are WWE ID guys.
It's kind of a loophole. So WWE ID guys can wrestle New Japan guys.
Yeah. Look at this. Amazing Red versus Masha. Kevin Knight versus Leon Slater. Cole Radrick versus Alec Price. The tag team champs versus one another.
Kevin Knight is actually in a tag team with Kushida.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, here's some news fact. I didn't know that what was it? Malachi Black's wife. What's her name?
Zelina Vega?
Yeah. I didn't know she was actually cousins with Amazing Red.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how she broke into the business, actually. She broke into the business after her daddy died. And Amazing Red was working for TNA at the time, and as an actual trainer.
Holy shit! Dave Kidd and Homicide are going to be there.
Where? Yeah.
Holy shit! That's ought to be a good match.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the first round.
Dude, he is so over in Japan right now. Gabe Kidd is.
Well, yeah, because of the match he had with Kenny Omega.
No violence.
I know. Basically, it was you seen that match?
Yeah, it was great. And Violent J will probably be there too, because there's a big thing that they're trying to incorporate Juggalo Championship Wrestling with GCW later on this year. Also, during the 14th, actually, I don't think honestly that ICP will be there, because the 14th and 15th they're going to be in Massachusetts, and our good friend Tarzan Duran is going to be wrestling there.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot to mention that. Also, Tarzan is wrestling in Chicago pretty soon too. There, Josh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah,
Is that what you were trying to ask me where Schomburg was?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
Oh,
yeah.
well, bring up the match card and
Hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
when, where, how. Right, that's what I need.
All right, give me a minute, brother. Let me... Jesus.
Damn it!
Hold on. Speaking of every wrestler release in WWE 2025 and where they could end up, y'all want to talk about it?
Okay, what's the list?
Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
Okay.
Authors of Pain, Paul Ellering, Cedric Alexander, Sonya Deville, Blair Davenport, Isla Dawn, Giovanni Vinci, the Good Brothers, and Electra Lopez.
Blair Davenport, also known as B. Presley.
Who?
B. Presley, that's her real name. Blair Davenport's real name.
Oh.
That's what she went by in. That is what she went by in Stardom.
All right.
Do you think?
Let's start off at the top. Authors of Pain and Paul Ellering. I see Paul. I think earlier you hinted Paul Ellering might be going to ROH.
Could be.
Yeah, it could be. Authors of Pain, I could see going.
AEW.
I could see them going to AEW. They need the tag teams.
I can see them going to New Japan, honestly.
Either or.
Either way, they'd be great. I mean, either way, New Japan loves foreign tag teams.
All right. What's the next?
They'd be great members of the Bullet Club.
Cedric Alexander.
They have that look for it. They'd be
Cedric Alexander. I see. You know what?
Hurt Syndicate.
I see him TNA.
Hurt Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Yeah, because remember he was part of the Hurt business in WWE.
They already actually have plans for. They already actually have plan. TK already in the Hurt. So and the rest of the guys in Hurt, so they already have plans for him. He's going to. He's going. They say he's going to AEW after his 90 non-compete clause.
Okay. What's the next person?
Sonya Deville.
Sonya Deville.
She hasn't been released yet. They just haven't renewed her They're not renewing her contract. They're letting her,
Okay, basically, all the legal mumbo jumbo. She's leaving.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's after her contract's up. She is a free agent.
I see.
Yes.
I see TNA.
I can see her doing the indies for a little bit before she makes up her decision.
I see her going to GCW.
Like I said, the indies.
She is not GCW material.
Yes, she is.
If you would have said Sonya Deville, or not Sonya Deville, Queen of Spades. What's her name?
Shayna Baszler.
Shayna Baszler. If he would have said her, I could see her definitely going to GCW.
All right, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why she fits GCW perfectly. They're very LGBTQ community plus friendly. Number one,
I can see her wrestling in Hood Slam as well.
Yes, I see her wrestling Hood Slam. Number two,
they're very LGBTQ friendly as well.
Well, it's owned by
trans woman. Yeah,
it's owned by the
female
Dark Sheik,
aka the trans female version of Val Venus.
Dark Sheik.
Yeah, Dark Sheik.
I love Dark Sheik. Dark Sheik's a great person.
If you say that, then I could see AEW as well because they're
yes and no. I'm gonna tell you why I say no on this behalf. She has some people there that she's not friends with.
Oh, okay.
Mercedes, number one. Saraya, number two.
Shit, nobody's seen Saraya in months.
Well, she's been injured.
Oh.
So so there's two people there.
Why does Sonya Deville beef with Mercedes?
I don't know. From what I understood, her and when she was working for WWE, they were supposed to have a couple of matches, and Sonya was still green at the time, and she didn't want to do. Banks didn't want her to wrestle her because that she was still growing.
And she was afraid, and let me guess, Monet thought she was going to injure her for being a greenhorn.
What do you expect?
I can't blame her.
All right. So who's next on the list?
Blair Davenport. Don't really know nothing about her.
Oh, B Priestley?
Yeah, I would say probably Indies.
Yeah, Indies.
Well, AEW. She actually was Will Ospreay's ex-girlfriend. She wrestled in Stardom, so I could see possibly AEW.
But
Okay.
then again,
back to Stardom.
Would you want the top guy's ex-girlfriend be thrown into the mix? I'm like,
yeah, I mean, because he is married. Yeah, probably going back to Japan. All right, the next one on this list will be Isla Dawn.
Isla Dawn?
TNA.
TNA.
Yeah, TNA.
Who else?
Giovanni Vinci. I actually see him in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That really pisses me off what they did to Imperium.
Dude, he should still be with Imperium in my personal opinion. It should be him. It should have been him, Gunther, and that other douchebag that I really love. That's in the they're heating up and they're actually
Wolf or something like that.
No, you're thinking of no, it's shit. He was a chicken shit that got thrown out of the Royal Rumble real quick.
Oh, okay, I know who you're talking about. No, there was like 4 people. One of them was Alexander Wolf, ain't it?
Alexander Wolf?
Yeah, he was one of Oh my God!
I thought Wolf was part of Eric Young's thing.
Yeah, but when Imperium debuted, he was with Imperium. Then they let him go.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
Before they moved before they moved Imperium to the main roster, then they dropped the other guy.
I'm really surprised that they still got Ty Dillinger on their under contract.
Who else is on that list?
The Good Brothers.
Good Brothers.
Either New Japan or AEW.
Why not TNA again?
Or that. But I think they kind of want to. They're always welcome back at New Japan, especially if they want to do that especially now there's a civil war going on in Bullet Club now between the House of Torture and the War Dogs.
Well, Carl Anderson has a smoking hot Asian wife.
Honestly, as like,
I think we're gonna have a problem here.
Honestly, I would like to see them in AEW and do a real run, because they were kind of with TNA,
yes,
or Impact at the time.
I think
when they were featured on AEW, but they were not really under AEW.
I think they hung out with Kenny Omega. AEW is going through. I think they could possibly make some pretty good money over in AEW.
Yeah, nerds. Bunch of damn nerds over in AEW. Bunch of damn nerds.
You're a nerd.
You're a nerd.
I know I'm a nerd. What's wrong with
you know what? You know what? They're going to go over there and they're going to beat up Kenny Omega. And you know what? The very next night, they're going to beat up Kenny Omega again. And you know what? They're going to do that every week until Kenny Omega gets it.
You really have an issue with AEW lately, don't you?
Man, that was what they did to John Cena with AJ Styles, man. AJ Styles said, we're just going to go there and beat up John Cena. And you know what we're going to do the next night? We're going to beat up John Cena again. So I was just using Kenny Omega if he goes to AEW. That's the only reason I said that, man.
Okay.
It ain't me having a problem with the AEW. I don't have a problem with any of their wrestlers. I have a problem with their fucking storylines. Shit.
Storylines are shit.
Storylines don't really bother me that much.
But you just watch wrestling for wrestling?
You know,
it's not every company has storylines. Even New Japan has great storylines.
They do have great storylines. What happened?
AEW doesn't.
Though. They don't really go
into AEW has shit storylines. Like I said, name a great storyline in the past 2 years that AEW they did that right.
Let's see.
Anything with Swerve right now.
Anything with Swerve. Bryan Danielson was good. The one with before he retired, it was good. But now it's just like I'm like we need to get the belt off Mox and give it the Edge.
I'm gonna like you didn't say that, and I'm gonna say the best storyline they got going right now is women, Mariah May and Toni Storm. And
I'm saying is like the story, like the Death Riders are getting stale. They need to get the belt off Mox.
Okay, but don't give it to freaking Cope. Don't give it to rated R. Don't, dear God.
Well, the thing is, here's my theory about that.
What do you want to give it to, Christian?
Hell yes, our Father who art thou in heaven.
That is my theory. That's going to happen. He's going to win the belt, and that's going to be the night that Christian cashes in.
You got a problem with that? I'll go talk to our Father right now.
Talk to him. I don't give a shit. Let him get his ass jumped by Samoa Joe again, and Hook and Shibata.
Hey, Shibata's a badass. Shibata's a badass. I will say that. Shibata's a badass.
Damn right he is. You respect Shibata.
Fuck yeah, dude. That dude came back from freaking neck problems, and now he's a wrestling legend.
Dude, he came back from a concussion that almost killed him.
That dude's a monster. I love that guy. And you know who we haven't seen, and he's under AEW contract? Kota Ibushi.
Yeah, he's still recovering from the injury, from what I heard.
2 years he's recovering from an injury.
He needs to come back. Well, I also heard there's another reason why is also because, if I'm correct,
he likes to drink a lot.
Well, know who else we haven't seen in a while? Michael Nakazawa.
I don't care.
Well, here's another thing, though. Kota Ibushi also had a really bad fallout with New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah, because of him drinking.
Also, I thought he was sexually harassed. I thought he was sexually harassed with somebody.
Yeah, some of the guys. Yeah, and women. Yeah, it happened. Also, this is another thing I heard too.
Was he get drunk and grabbing sacks and clams?
Probably, man, dude. Kota Ibushi is one of those guys that thinks he's better than everyone else. He reminds me of the Japanese version of Austin Aries.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100% yeah.
So that's why. Yeah. So that's why he's barely wrestles in DDT. I heard he's wrestling in DDT now.
Who? Austin Aries?
No, Kota Ibushi.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
also,
but I also heard Kota Ibushi. He's not as good as he used to be. From what I heard, he's kind of those injuries really caught up to him.
Also, I wanted to bring up. We're watching. We're looking at the J Cups on the screen. Where's the information from the Schonberg show?
I'm looking it up, brother. That's what I'm doing. Also, there was one other person we left off the list, Elektra Lopez. Where's she going?
Elektra Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez is hotter sister.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll spin the Rolodex on that one, man. She could go anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm taking selfies.
Tarzan Duran, Randall Michael Christie.
Show on screen.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Boom. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, his finisher is the Jungle Juice. I love it.
Is the what?
Jungle Juice is his finisher.
Jungle Juice.
I love it, dude. I love it. These are all his ring names. His ring name is Tarzan Duran, Tarzanian Devil, the Jersey Kid, Chaz Glamrock Richie, Crystalopus, MLW, Azteca Henchman, number 33 in the MLWL, the Gas Mac, Henchman Randy, Christy Gringo, Loco Killer, Death Wish Death, Wish DF, and Gorilla.
Okay, so what's the show that's gonna be coming up?
Hold on, man. Damn, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I know it's on Facebook. Hold on, let me find him. There he is. I'm not sharing my Facebook shit, so I'm just letting y'all know that now. Dun, 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 dun.
We know who you are.
Bastards. Oh, he's going to be facing Jimmy Lloyd on the 22nd at the CZW 26th anniversary show in Atlantic City. That just got announced yesterday at 7:25.
Jimmy fucking Lloyd.
He's be wrestling in Champion. That's in New Jersey. Lunacy. MCW.
But it's gonna be interesting since Noah has a thing with WWE and everything. So it looks like we might be getting CM Punk versus Kenta after all.
Don't care.
I don't think I don't think Kenta would want.
I'm afraid Kenta might kill CM Punk.
That'd be kind of cool to see that, even though we don't live there. Motor City Massacre. That's in Michigan.
Motor City Machine Guns are a good band. I'm surprised they was able to get away with the Motor City Machine Guns.
Michigan. CMLL. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, it's in Atlanta.
Oh yeah. By the way, the Windy City Rice coming in. Windy City Rice coming your way. By the way, Josh.
I know. I gotta grab me a ticket for that.
And the New Japan and Hiroki Goto will be defending the belt there.
I was wrong. I was so wrong. I thought it was your area, but it's in Atlanta. I am so sorry.
All right. Well,
no, you're not.
It's Mystico and Mascara Dorada versus Templaro and LS Fiend. And this is in Atlanta. CMLL, Major League Wrestling, Super Fight 6, February 8th. That just happened 4 days ago.
Oh, guys, speaking of indie shows, can I tell you about the indie show I went to almost 2 weeks ago?
Yes, tell us.
It was great. They had some great wrestling over there. Even in the match, they had a story. It was storytelling at its finest and everything.
Well, first, Phil, what is the company?
It's our friend Chris's company. It's called Magnolia Championship Wrestling. Mm-hmm. He had his first show over this veterans place in Pascagoula. It was a really nice show. It had great wrestling. Got to see Fuego del Sol. He's a nice guy.
Oh, Fuego wrestled, huh?
Fuego del Sol, and I think the guy who won the main event, I forgot his name. He was an NWA wrestler. He was also in TNA as well. I forgot.
Okay.
James Storm?
Huh?
James Storm?
Not James Storm. It's another guy. He was struggling with, I forgot his name though, but they were both tempted not to hit each other with the chairs. They were two baby faces. They were tempted to hit each other with the chairs just to win. You know, it was a very close time. It was almost a draw, and they won, and they actually got a winner at a very close call too. Mm-hmm. It was like a buzzer beater. You know, like how some movies where they have the buzzer beater moments.
Yeah.
It was like that. That was the story about it.
Nice.
It was like a time limit. You know, like they must have had a winner. Or it was going to be a draw.
So in all, it was a good show. How many matches did they have?
About 5 or 6 and everything. The first guy was one dude versus an Irish wrestler, and I yelled, "Take his Lucky Charms!" He was kind of Irish folk music, kind of like Sheamus on Wish. Still a good wrestler though. It was a lot of good matches and everything. Like
there's burger after burger after burger.
There's even this one guy I saw. Like,
wow.
There's even this one guy I saw. His name is Ryan Razor.
Oh yeah, the big black dude wears like a butcher.
Yeah, he looks like a female, like a male version of Maxie Impaler.
Yeah.
The guy was freaking out those little kids. Dude came out with some death metal music too, man. He was a monster. He didn't say anything. I said, "Dude, great match." I just bumped fists with him. Nice guy.
You want to hear about? All right, before you continue on, I'm on something else. It's Jersey J Cup Night 2. It has an intense showdown between Gabe Kidd and Mance Warner.
Oh, those guys would kill each other in the ring. That is going to be a match. That is going to be a match.
All I know is that GCW is having all these great shows, but when they come to Chicago, it's going to be a shit show.
You're a hater, man. You're a hater, bro.
I'm pissed. I'm pissed that a major market is getting ignored. Like, look at, like I said, look at their lineup. Look at the shows that they're having before they hit to Chicago.
You're casting Pet Be Human. Pet Be Human. Love me, human.
I have a question, though, Josh. You ready for this one? If they came to your show, if they came to your city before they did the homecoming shows or anything, how well do you think it would be? How well do you think it would be, honestly?
At least something to build up on. After it's like, honestly, it's like I guarantee all the matches I want to see. We got a new one.
Yep, I got this at the show.
Nice. All the matches that you're gonna see there is like all matches I want to see. Then when it comes to here, we're gonna get like some Kylie Ray match that we've seen like a couple times, like Gringo Loco, and everything. And I got nothing against Gringo Loco. Gringo Loco is an awesome dude, awesome wrestler. But at the same time, it's like, how many times I got to see him wrestle? And like
he's from Chicago, bro.
It's like I want to see Maki Ito. She twice she canceled. I can't. There's a yeah. It was just like the past couple of times they came to Chicago, it was kind of duds.
Okay, now I have a question for you, Josh. Name one star on that roster that you have to have before you go buy a ticket. Be legit. Be legit.
Well, honestly, I'm gonna tell you this, and they've done this the past 3 times before coming to Chicago. They had no wrestlers mentioned or no matches until like maybe 2 or 3 days before the show.
Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, it's got to be someone is like I never seen before or want to see. You know,
what
like
if it's Megan Bain? Megan Bain make you go pay money?
Bain was one of them. Yeah, I was like, I wanted to see Megan Bain wrestle. There was a Japanese girl that was there last time. Phil, you probably
Rina
remember.
Yamashita?
Yeah. Oh, well, no, not her. Well, I met her.
Or Rina Yamashita.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The death.
Yeah, you put her on there. I was like, yeah, I'll go see your wrestling.
Was it Rina or Rina? The one you know what I'm talking about, the older one that's around my age, death match.
Yes.
Hey, hold on here. Let me see if I can pull the picture of the last one. But you know, it's just like I can't explain it, but the shows have been duds, and it's like
you're mad because there's no blood.
No, that's my buddy. That's my buddy Tony. He likes us like it's like, hey, there was a light tube. They used a light tube in the match. Here, this girl right here. Phil, you probably know her.
That's Miyu Yamashita. I love her.
Yeah, I wanted to see her.
W, that's what they call her. Oh God! Someone referred to Kenta as his dead name, Hideo Itami. I hate that name.
Hey man, that's his WWE name, man. That's
like I said, that's his dead name.
It's a slave owner name.
Yeah, it's a slave name.
God, everybody likes Kenta as Kenta, man.
I think he'll do well in Noah.
Now that's a guy I'm waiting for him to make his debut. Let's see. Hey, hold on.
Oh, okay.
Zilla.
Zilla Fatu.
Yeah. Waiting for him to make his debut.
Oh, yeah, speaking, I'll say another guy. Oh, yeah. I have to talk to Fuego del Sol about the incident where Sammy Guevara stole his gear.
Oh, he thought that shit was funny.
I remember you saying you were pissed. Like, yeah, no, I was pissed, but it was still fun, though, man. I can tell you're not too bad. It was like, nah, I was playing kayfabe, you know?
They're like best friends, so.
I mean, Sammy helped get Fuego some, you know, passing from one luchador to another.
But
Master Tool, so the Master Tool, Mike.
But anyways, like I was saying, it's like, smack him, John. But like I was saying, it's like, with GCW, like I said, the past couple of shows that they had here were kind of duds. It was just not lackluster or nothing. But the last show, I didn't even want to go. I didn't want to go because I didn't like the lineup. And it's like, I'm glad I didn't go because I watched the show. I'm like,
bad wrestlers. I can see what I can understand. You got tired of seeing the same repetitive show. They're great wrestlers, but just same shitty booking.
Yeah, it's like I was like, and now it's like it's getting to the point where you could tell that GCW is getting favoritism by WWE. And we pointed this out at the last show. Me and Mike has, because of the Hammerstein. They were showing clips from WWE. I'm like, somebody's getting sued or somebody.
Matt Cardona has a lot of that footage that he owns from WWE days, and it's all Matt Cardona footage. So he really can't be sued from having his footage. Because he actually owns that footage.
Also, that's how you got by it.
That's the loophole. It's sort of like whenever you see like one of the like, for example, this right here is a big example down here in the South. Whenever Road Dogg Jesse James was still working for TNA as part of the
Budokan Mafia.
Not before that, he was in 3 Live Crew. Him, Conan, and it was him, Conan, and R-Truth. And they were known as 3 Live Crew. And during that time, whenever he would come down here and do independent shows, oh, you didn't know? He would come out carrying half of the WWF tag team titles. The title that he held, the title that they gave him. And he would bring that out and take pictures with people and stuff like that as Road Dogg Jesse James. And you can watch him on TNA as part of 3OK.
Oh, dude. Speaking of which, you know, I actually found out about Brad Armstrong's alter ego Buzzkill by Vince Russo.
Oh, man. You know, Vince Russo really, really hates the Armstrong family. Yeah.
Why does he hate the Armstrong family?
Dude, I don't know. He's not a fan of Scott. He hates Brad. He hates them all, dude.
He even hates Road Dogg?
Yeah, and the only one I think he even says has any type of talent was Bullet Bob, their daddy, and they all let him down.
Oh,
he's a piece of
because
shit.
they were more because they agree with more of the wrestling side and not the entertainment side. The only one that really liked the entertainment side was Road Dogg. The rest of the Armstrongs didn't go really into the gimmick, the over gimmick.
You mean Van Hammer?
Oh God,
Van Hammer wasn't entertaining enough for you, Phil?
he was all right. He was cheesy as hell though.
That wasn't Armstrong. That was Brad, wasn't it?
No, that's Buzzkill. BA was Brad Armstrong when he was the No Limit Soldiers.
Yeah, but who was Van Hammer then?
I don't know.
Google.
I'm googling it right now. Van Hammer. He
I
started out as a metalhead at first, then he went to a hippie style, and he's like no peace afterwards.
Yeah.
I know the entertainment. Speaking of entertainment,
okay, never mind. That he wasn't even a damn Armstrong. My bad.
His name was Mike Ty Hildreth.
Yeah, and yeah, Van Hammer.
Speaking of entertainment, I was dying laughing with R-Truth this past Raw.
Man, I didn't get to watch it, dude. I didn't get to watch it.
Wow, he was trained by Dan Spivey and Boris Malenko.
Yeah.
He was R-Truth was just so no, it was on Raw. He was just so funny that night. He was like he was carrying what's that Japanese guy's name that runs with the fat guy?
Tozawa?
Kazawa. He was carrying Kazawa after a match, and then he's like saying, "You did it. It's like you're gonna be okay." Then all of a sudden, just dropped him and like you just hear him smack the ground. And it's like Jay Uso, Jay goes up to him and say, "What's going on?" It's like, he said something funny. All I know is like, "Hey, you might want to check on your boy." And it's okay. He just yeeted on himself. You guys, I think I posted a clip on Facebook, but if you want to see it, it's on our Facebook channel, Ringside Rants. If you're not a subscriber, hit me up.
God. All right, here we go. So he has 4 sons: Joseph Scott, which is Scott Armstrong; Robert Bradley, which is also known as Brad Armstrong; Steve is also known as Steve Armstrong; and BG James, which is also known as
Road
Dogg. And Steve Armstrong has he wrestled until WCW closed, basically, and then he's never really wrestled anywhere else.
Yeah, same Van Hammer. Yeah, he started out late in his career too.
Yeah, I seen that. In August 2002, he worked under the Bullet mask for TNA Wrestling, having a match with Jeff Jarrett. That's where their brother Steve Armstrong wrestled his last match in 2002. In 2005, he wrestled Elliot Skipper for the NWA Wrestle Birmingham in the Boutwell Memorial Auditorium. And in 2008, he had a tag team match alongside his father against Aaron James and Michael Patrick for the Great American Wrestling Federation. So, yeah, Steven Armstrong really wasn't really nothing crazy. World Championship Wrestling had the United States Tag Team Championship. He held that with Tracy Smothers. And he was an OVW Southern Tag Team Champion with Tracy Smothers. He won the GCW Tag Team, which is Global Championship Wrestling, GCW Tag Team Championship with his dad. And Championship Wrestling from Florida, he held the NWA Florida Bahamian Championship. And he held the NWA Florida Tag Team Championship with Tracy Smothers. And the Southeastern Championship Wrestling, he held the NWA Southeastern Tag Team Championship with Johnny Rich, Tracy Smothers, Tommy Rich, and his daddy.
I like Tommy Rich.
Apparently, he likes teaming up with Tracy Smothers.
Tracy Smothers is a bad motherfucker, man. I'm so mad that he passed away, man. That dude was awesome. He died on my birthday in 2020. He was an amazing wrestler. He's an icon in my personal opinion. And you know, he is a FBI alumni, man. I mean, he is part of the full-blooded Italians, even though he is from, you know, Tennessee. Just saying.
I mean, Italian from Tennessee.
So you guys want to call it tonight? Because I got work at 7, 8. I'm at 9 a.m. I'm sorry.
But the cool thing about it was, see, he was also part of the ECW family, you know, with you know,
Big Sal, Little Guido, the FBI full-blooded Italians. Oh yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and Tracy Smothers. Don't forget Tracy Smothers, damn it.
Sorry.
You know, because, you know, you had the Big Don, Tommy Rich, you know, the Big Don.
I love Tommy Rich.
You know, and Tracy Smothers is the main man. Because
Lobo's the main man.
Who?
Lobo. The big. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding with it. Lobo, the DC character, you know. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So he teamed with the rookie Chris Chetty against the full-blooded Italians, Little Guido, and former SMW rival, the Big Don, Tommy Rich. During the match, Smothers turned on Chetty and joined the FBI. Despite not being Italian, Smothers, long associated with being a stereotypical Southern wrestler, was billed as being from Nashville, Italy, or Southern Italy during this time.
I totally forgot about that. Southern Italy.
Yeah, he began doing a goofy dance.
Southern, if you want to see well, I probably would get a lot of hate for this, but Southern Italy would be probably like Sicily.
Shut up, Phil.
Smack him.
Shut up, Phil. Shut up.
True.
Know your way. Stop it.
Knowledge is power.
No, it is not.
How dare you?
Oh my God. Do you not know when to be quiet? No, I'm playing. I'm just joking, Phil. Oh my God. But no, he began doing a goofy dance. The ECW announcer Joey Styles often commented on by saying, "What the hell is with that awful dance?" Smothers was often mocked by the crowd with chants of Freddie Joe regarding his WWF stint, which is, you know, haha. Smothers became an ECW regular, frequently teaming with Little Guido that spring in matches against the Pit Bulls. At WrestlePalooza, Smothers and Guido faced numerous opponents that summer, including Balls Mahoney and Axel Rotten. Chair swinging freaks.
I said, may they rest in peace, not that.
Well, they're chair swinging freaks. That's what they were called.
Oh, yeah, they are chair swinging freaks. May they rest in peace.
Yes. A day later, Smothers and Guido upset John Cronus and New Jack. Rest in peace.
Indeed.
I think Cronus is deceased too, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cronus died in 2007, bro. Sure did. So yeah, may they both rest in peace too. As the year wound down, they successfully defended their titles against Mahoney and Rotten, as well as New Jack and Cronus. The reign, however, came to an end on December 5th, 1997, when they were beaten for the titles by Doug Furnas and Phil LaFon. Those are two names that people don't remember.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
Apparently someone on the, speaking of which, someone like, what's his name, Spicoli, was
Louis Spicoli.
Louis Spicoli, may he also rest in peace.
No joke, bro.
He was great. I went back and watched some of his matches. The man was underrated.
Oh, dude, Louis Spicoli was an amazing wrestler, man. Just people gave him shit because of how big he was. I hated that.
Gone too soon.
Did he train what you call it? Mikey Whipwreck, ain't it?
Yeah.
Mikey Whipwreck was phenomenal back in the day.
Oh, dude, Mikey Whipwreck was an amazing wrestler.
I had a lot of great memories watching him wrestle when I was a kid and everything. It was just
he started as the ring crew, man. That's all he was, the ring crew.
Well, you gotta start. I mean, in this business, you got to start somewhere, right, Mike?
True story, brother. Like, check this out. Continuing on with this man, I didn't even know this. On February 21st, 1998, Tracy Smothers wrestled his He wrestled former SMW opponent Al Snow at ScyberSlam in a losing effort.
If he started in the business just learning to wrestle, that's a trade right there.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. And
what does everybody want?
Head. This right here was really cool. On May 16th, the FBI attacked Nova and the BWO attacked Nova, meaning coming to the ring to the strains of Frank Sinatra's New York, New York. Sinatra had died 2 days earlier.
Well, a BWO.
Well, no. Well, they got beat up by the FBI because they came out to the ring, the New York, New York by Sinatra, who passed away 2 days earlier.
Yeah, that's heat right there.
As guilty as charged on January 10, 1999, the FBI, Guido and Smothers, faced Rotten and Mahoney and Roadkill and Doring in an elimination match, but were defeated. I love Roadkill and Doring, dude.
I love Roadkill.
Chicken.
Chickens.
I'll be right back.
Smothers wrestled at both of the ECW reunion shows, defeating the Blue Mini at Hardcore Homecoming on June 10th with the help of JT Smith and accompanying Little Guido to ringside for his match with Yoshihiro Tajiri and Super Crazy 2 days later at ECW One Night Stand 2005.
That's another Super Crazy and Tajiri. You know, Super Crazy still wrestles in Noah.
Super Crazy wrestled in GCW here recently. Last month. Yeah, dude. The People versus GCW. It was Tajiri, Super Crazy, and Lil Guido versus Jack Cartwheel, Gringo Loco, and Arez. Badass match, dude. Badass match.
Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. Fuck.
Well, Tracy Smothers returned in WWF in 1999 and 2000. He returned to the WWF using his real name as he lost to former Freebird Michael Hayes on Shotgun Saturday Night, aired July 17th. This time he worked as a jobber, losing to the likes of Rikishi, Chaz, Taz, Val Venus. And his final match in WWF was on June 20th, 2000, in a dark match for Sunday Night Heat, losing to Scott Vick. Later that year, he worked for WWF's developmental territory, Memphis Championship Wrestling, until November 2000. Then he returned to WCW, losing to Barbarian. And that was it. He was one night. And then he returned to the IWA Mid-South in 2000. Jesus Christ, dude. And then he wrestled on Independence in 2010. Then he wrestled in TNA at the ECW reunion show, Hardcore Justice, where he, Little Guido, and Tony Luke defeated Kid Cash, Simon Diamond, and Johnny Swinger in a 6-man tag team match. On the following edition of Impact, the ECW alumni, known collectively as Extreme Version 2.0, were assaulted by AJ Styles, Kazarian, Robert Roode, James Storm, Douglas Williams, and Matt Morgan of Ric Flair's Fortune stable, who thought they didn't deserve to be in TNA. The following week, TNA Dixie Carter gave each member of EV 2.0 to TNA contracts in order for them to settle their score with Fortune. That was a badass shit, if y'all remember correctly.
Oh, man.
And then Juggalo Championship Wrestling, he wrestled there and from 2007 to 2011. And he returned to the Independence in 2019, and then he died in 2020.
Damn.
And July 2016, Smothers was named part of a class action lawsuit filed against WWE, which alleged that wrestlers incurred traumatic brain injuries during their tenure and that the company concealed the risks of injury. The suit was litigated by attorney Constantine Kairos, who has been involved in a number of other lawsuits against WWE. U.S. District Judge Vanessa Lynn Bryant dismissed the case in September of 2018. Smothers announced on his Facebook page in December of 2019 that he was diagnosed with lymphoma after he visited a doctor a month prior and suffered a heart attack without realizing. Despite this, he died from the illness at 4:30 a.m. on October 28, 2020, at the age of 58. A day before his death, he posted that he was back in the hospital after hernia surgery aggravated his condition. Smothers was survived by his 3 sons, Tony Shook, Kyle Smothers, and Austin Elliott, and his daughter, Jessie Bell McCoy, who wrestles as Jessie Bell. Many wrestlers paid tribute to Smothers following his death, including Jim Cornette, CM Punk, Edge, Frankie Kazarian, Taz, Jeff Jarrett, Ricky Morton, Bobby Fulton, and Tom Pritchard. And I didn't know he had a daughter that wrestles.
Who?
Tracy Smothers.
Jessie Bell.
Jessie Bell Smothers.
Where's she wrestle?
She wrestles right now in the OVW. She was born in 1985. She is an American model, professional wrestling valet, and professional wrestler. She is signed to OVW. Her early career debuted at Firestorm event, January 8, 2010, where she lost to Sassy Steffi. Jessie made her debut for Blue Water Federation, or the BWF, on September 25th, 2010, at the BWF event, where she teamed up with Sterling Von Erich in a losing effort to Jennifer Blake and Dustin Daniels in a mixed tag team match. OVW now, 2011 to 2015. She showed up on an OVW episode 16 where she teamed up with her kayfabe sister Isabel Smothers, which is Mickey Knuckles, by the way, in a losing effort to the Blossom Twins, which is Hannah and Holly Blossom. On May 11th edition of OVW episode 612, the Smothers Twisted Daughters teamed up with Shiloh Jones in a losing effort to the Blossom Twins and Johnny Spade in a 6-person mixed tag match. And then OVW Saturday Night Special, Jessie competed in a gauntlet match for the OVW Women's Championship, but was unsuccessful in capturing a title. And then I'm trying to just go through, man, it's a lot of shit about this woman. She wrestled.
Yeah, I think we need to delve into that a little bit later.
Yeah, she wrestles. She wrestles for Shine Wrestling as well right now. Like, she wrestles there right now.
Okay.
Shine Wrestling is a good promotion. It's a great women's promotion. It's one of my favorites. Shimmer was good too. Are they gone?
I think Shimmer's gone, but then she wrestled in other promotions in 2011 to 2014. She wrestles in WOW too, Women of Wrestling, from 2013 into now too.
I remember what program they're on since they were pushed off the air by WWE.
I know locally for me it's I think they are on the U.
I think it's pretty fucked up that WWE made them get rid of both WOW and and NWA off the
WOW still on.
WOW is on local.
Yeah,
locals only.
It's on
locals.
It's on my local channel. It's the U. It's called the U. I don't know if you get the U.
No, we got CW down here.
CW for me would be channel 9. The U's channel 26 for me.
Unfortunately, CW sucks now.
But you get Svengoolie, ain't it?
Yeah, we get Svengoolie, but that's on MeTV though.
I don't have MeTV.
Or that's where it's on. It's on MeTV.
Okay, cool.
WOW is?
Yeah.
Wow is.
Yeah. So all the championships and accomplishments that Jessie Bell has accomplished. She's accomplished 304 Women's Champion twice, Covey Promotions Women's Championship twice, OVW Women's Championship 11 times.
Wow.
Ohio Word Wrestling OWW Women's Championship 2 times, NWA Top of Texas Women's Championship 1 time, Renegade Wrestling Alliance Championship 2 times, and she's the current champion. Wrestling All-Star Promotions, or WASP, Women's Championship 1 time, and she's also the current championship right now. Women of Wrestling World Tag Team Championship, her and Big Rig Betty are tag team champions right now.
Yeah, it sucks that
that
the Tonga twins had a falling out in Women of Wrestling.
Oh, she did?
No, the Tonga twins had a falling out with
Oh,
WOW.
yeah.
So did Tessa, but that's another story we're not going to get into.
WOW moved to Access TV.
WOW moved to Access?
Yeah, that's what it says right here. Smothers started to wrestle for Women of Wrestling under the name Jessie Jones under the guidance of WOW's original Selena Majors. Jones worked as a face until WOW moved to Access TV. In an episode that aired on January 25th, 2019, Jones argued with Majors, which caused her turning heel in the process. Her new character showed it to be a stereotype of a redneck who wants to make wrestling great again. Jones and Big Rig Betty won the WoW World Tag Team Championships in a match that took place August 3rd, 2024, and aired on television the weekend of November 30th, 2024.
Speaking of which,
oh, I gotta put up my heater on my water.
Speaking of which, of WoW, I actually watched the very first pay-per-view back in 2000.
Well, yeah, and they were also competing at that time with women's extreme wrestling too, which had like G.I. Ho and all those.
And I used to watch him back in the day when I was a little kid on the late shows with the original WoW.
Yeah,
which you can see in the documentaries on Netflix.
Or you're talking about like a Glow,
not Glow.
Oh, actually, no. I'm thinking of Glow for some reason.
Yeah, you're thinking of Glow, man.
Yeah, well, one of the founders of one of the wrestlers in Glow actually founded WoW.
Yeah, and WW as well.
I think we need to start calling this a night.
I started telling you.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. That's me, man. That's on me. I'll take that responsibility. I'll take it. It's all Mike.
I know you're trying to do the Armstrong legacy, and the Smothers legacy. So
Smothers legacy is awesome. Armstrong's I like BG. I like Road Dogg. He's good people.
Well,
Scott Armstrong's good people.
Let's wrap it up, people.
Okay, then, gentlemen, let's go. Hey, if you're not watching Ringside Rants,
you're doing life wrong.
Yeah, you are. And there's a little bit of knowledge nuggets here and there everywhere you go. And Ringside Rants is what I consider food. And we're not just food that you eat.
Or food for the ears, baby.
Damn right, man. Damn right. Ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourselves. Be good to one another and treat each other with kindness. Just
Don't
like
be
your mother.
Dick.
Or you can not be a dick. I mean, I guess. And hey, Josh, you have any fun facts for tonight by any chance?
I got a fun fact.
Yeah.
Here's another fact.
With these comments.